Hi friends, a warm welcome to another episode of TLC Coach Talks. Today with us we are having Mr. Dipak Bhadra, who is a financial freedom mentor, and he is joining for this TLC Coach Talks from Dubai. A warm welcome, Mr. Deepak, to this TLC Coach Talks.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Viresh, for having me here. Thank you.
Okay, just before starting the coach talks, let me introduce Mr. Deepak Mitra, who is a financial freedom mentor and he's a founder of Abundant Living. And he's a certified consultant with Bob Proctor, and he's also vice president of TLC Dubai and Sharjah. He was mentored by Bob Proctor and Robert Kiyosaki. He's helping professionals and entrepreneurs to manifest their big dreams, including financial freedom, so they can live their life to the fullest. He is living in Dubai since last 23 years and he is originally from Gujarat. He is engineering by an academic qualification, 30 years worked in HVAC field, achieved a financial freedom goal in 2019 and now working on his passion and purpose to create many more people to become a financially freedom. He reads Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill regularly. Cashflow board game love teaching this financial literacy game to all his students. His mission is to help at least 5,000 people improve their financial well-being by 2023. Once again, warm welcome to this show, Mr. Deepak.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Viresh. Thank you.
Okay, let's begin with your journey. What was your key driving force to become a coach?
Okay, it is little bit strange. If 6 years back, if somebody would have asked me what I would be doing when I'm financially free, this what I'm doing was not in my thought at all. It was not in my dream. I love learning, so that was my driving force, I would say. I love learning, and I've attended many seminars, many trainings. And when I was with my mentor, Bob Proctor, in April 2016, just to find answer that how I can be financially free. And that time he has asked me very first question. He says, okay, imagine that you are financially free. What you would be doing that time? What kind of picture comes to your mind? How you'll be spending your time? How you'll be living your life? And I had no answer because I was having only goal of financial freedom, which everybody of us wants, because we want to be free from financial worry. So that was me. But then he took me on a journey of 6 days with him in Canada in person, and he was repeatedly asking me, what you really want, what you really want, what you really want, and every day my answer was changing. So being me as a engineer, first answer came that I want to be a contractor, I want to be self-employed, I want to do my air conditioning contracting company, and I will enjoy my life. But then next day my answer changed, different answer came. But day 4 answer came that I want to do what Bob is doing, because I love that content, I love what Bob was doing. It was a life changing material which I learned from Bob during those 4 days. And then I thought, why not continue my learning by sharing and become a coach and consultant with him. But that time I had not a single 1% idea that how I'm going to do coaching. And it is so what it says that you don't need to find your purpose, you need to discover your purpose. And to discover your purpose you need a mentor who can dig inside you and help you to find the purpose. So that is me. My driving force to find why I'm doing coaching is my mentor, and my desire to continue my learning, lifelong learning.
Wow, an amazing and inspiring story. Bob Proctor, I think he really deep dive and he made you to find why you want to become a coach or what you want to become, why you want to become a financial freedom. I think by end of that the sixth day, you might have identify that one. Yes, I want to become a financial freedom mentor because that is an ultimate goal because since you have worked in the many companies with working engineering background, so that could be a really transformation decision what you have taken 6 years back when you met Mr. Bob Proctor. That's an amazing, interesting story. So, for any person, if anybody wants to become either a coach or a trainer or an entrepreneur or a business owner, Building a customer base is a very, very challenging task. And in your case, how did you build the successful customer base?
See, many times we will not have answer on hand. Now we live in a world which is full of abundance. So that's why I kept my company name as Abundant Living. We live in a world full of abundance. Everything is in abundance. We never question whether there is enough air for all of us to breathe in. But then when it comes to business, we always feel that there are not many customers, competition, and then we are stuck with that. Now, what I learned from Bob Proctor that whatever you want is already created. You cannot serve everyone. Have a clarity whom you want to serve, what you want to do, what value you want to give, and how you want to change their life, and position yourself. And that's what. Okay, initially I didn't had idea. Okay, Bob told me, but I didn't have any system. So 2 3 years after leaving my job, 2 years I would say, to be more precise, till last or in 2019 when I left my job, I had no system. So 2 years I've tried my own way, uh, targeting everybody, anyone, everyone. I knew that everyone would need this, but that way it doesn't work. But when I came across TLC in last year, May 2021, and then I understood that yes, coaching is not just a random way to do a business. I cannot serve everyone in the world. I cannot target anyone and everyone, so I will not get anyone. So that's what I learned. And then somebody connected me, our TLC member only, Sima Mitra. And when I attended very first meeting of TLC, I found my answer that yes, it is, this is where I will find the system. So success is all about system. As a coach, you need to have clients to serve. If there are no clients, you cannot be a coach. And how to build that? So very first lesson I learned from TLC was niche clarity. You should know precisely whom you want to serve, and that's where I started building my client base. And now I've narrowed down my niche to entrepreneurs and senior professionals.
Wow, that's a great insight. Yes, I think I also come across some many coaches. They feel that one, I am coaching or a training because of my passion. I love to do it. In absence of the business model, they keep on doing their passion. They could not able to capture the right audience, and they could not able to make money from that uh, coaching, whatever the passion they are having. Yes, what you rightly said, niche clarity and business model, they are the two biggest pillars to build a successful coaching or a training business. So thank you once again for sharing that one. And like when anybody wants to leave their corporate job, a well-paid corporate job, and start their own business or an entrepreneurship journey, there is a lot of fear will there be having. What if I fail? What if I not get customers? So this is one of the greatest fear which comes to each and everybody's mind. And what was your greatest fear, and how do you manage to overcome this fear?
See again, help of mentor. Now my mentor helped me, Bob Proctor. He says make sure that your basic financial needs are covered. Don't just jump with your passion, because many times people I have seen, because of frustration, because of disappointment, because they don't like to work in corporate politics, they hate their job, and their reason for leaving their job is for hating something. It doesn't work that way. But at the same time, those building those financial blocks, basic financial needs, if they are covered by good habits, saving habits, investing habits, having some passive income, and having some patience, believing that universal law that when we plant a seed, we have to nurture that seed. Seed will not grow overnight. But many people, they take decisions. I have seen people, I have seen many coaches, they do something and then they don't have a direction, they don't know what to do. And fear has to come, like see, even when after all this understanding, when I left my job in July 2019, I also come across fear, but I had understanding that it is a part of this journey. But at the same time, I have secured my financial well-being. I had passive income, which I learned from my another mentor, Robert Kiyosaki. So I was connecting dots during last 3 years. It is little less than 3 years. I full time jumped into coaching. See, going from corporate life to coaching, is like jumping from plane without parachute. Now you have to build that parachute from the time you jump and by the time you land. This is what Robert Kiyosaki, I learned from him. And as a entrepreneur, fear will come, failure will come, everything. It is a journey. But it is just managing the fear, not avoiding fear. Avoiding fear means you are restricting to yourself. So I came across many times that invisible fear, wall of fear which comes to our mind. But fortunately, I learn about mind, what happens in our mind, and that's what I help people, my clients, that these are going to happen. Don't expect that everything it will be a smooth journey. It will be a roller coaster ride.
Wow, wow, that's an amazing, amazing. Yes, we need to nurture, as you rightly said, it is a universal. If you want uh, grow a plant from a seed, you have to nurture.
That's it.
Okay, that is a very well said. And so you already said that one, the niche clarity and business model, they are the two important whenever anybody wants to become a successful trainer or a coach. Apart from that, do you believe there is some sort of other patterns or a formula to becoming a successful coach?
Yeah, like say success is a system. It's like say as what I learned from our TLC founder and Guru Murli. He always says a person fails, system works. And if we have system on our hand and a part of community, like see many times as an entrepreneur or suppose somebody is starting as a coaching journey, the person feels alone on the top. Now that person will be everything. Like when I did, I was everything because I was not having any help available. I didn't knew anything about social media. And these days you need a presence on social media because if that is not there, you will have a difficult time. So for that you need technology skills because initially you will not have a team of people hired and they will be supporting because there is a financial component in this. So in addition to niche clarity, you need a coaching skills also because coaching is not just having a knowledge inside, it is delivery. Now what I am talking, the way I am talking today, I was not talking 3 years back. I was totally different. I see sometimes my Facebook videos, which my mentor was pushing me that you have to go live, share something. Don't worry about what other people will think. Just go, click Facebook live, and go it. And when I see those videos of 3 years back, I feel that what I was doing that time. But because what that I did, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. So system is very important. Yes, you need business skills, you need coaching skills, you need technology skills. All three are required. We cannot ignore any one of them. And
Wow,
that's why
wonderful.
TLC helped me to gain that.
Yeah, wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. Yes, so all three are very, very important. When all three are applied in a sync, then we are able to become a successful trainer or a coach. Uh, there is a one more question that normally arises not only in a coaching industry, everywhere in every industry, the competition.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever any new entrant wants to enter into a particular industry or a particular market, they feel that when there are so much competitors are there, am I going to stand out from these competition at all? Okay, it could be same in your case also. How did you distinguish your from your competitors?
See, that's where the mindset of abundance comes into our life. See, there we live in a world which is full of abundance. There are enough people. Now, when I started coaching journey, I was part of a group. Now, and that group, I remember one of the person has commented that in Dubai, like Dubai is a small city, it's not a country. He says if you throw a stone, one coach will come. So that kind of numbers of coach even in small city of Dubai, more than say 10,000, 12,000. That person told me. Now if I would have allowed that person's opinion in my mind, I will have that fear. But like see, when my goal was clear, when I had the idea of my journey, that my journey will be difficult. It will be a roller coaster ride. But there are enough people, and I have to work on me. I cannot work on that person. First, I have to work on me. As long as I am giving more value to my client, and as long as my client is achieving those results, I don't have to worry. And that's what I am following. There are enough people in the world whom all the coaches can help because world needs coaches.
Yes, that's an amazing story. Also, yes, working on ourselves, what value I am giving to my customers, that is more important. We should not bother about what my competitors are doing. So we should always find ourselves what best or an improvement I am going to give to my customer every day. So that is matter self doubt. And also, when you are shifting from your corporate job to a coaching industry, you might all at the initial stages of your training and coaching, you might have got some failures. Okay, how did you dealt with those failures?
Those fear, you mean? Or what?
Failures.
Failures, yeah, failures are part of success. Now, that time you need some role model who can inspire you. Now, those role models are maybe alive or maybe dead. Like, see, I read Think and Grow Rich book. Think and Grow Rich book, there are many examples. Like, uh, what is his name? Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times to invent light bulb. Now, what if Thomas Edison would have given up 50 times? Okay, 50 times I failed, it is enough. Let us live with a world which is candlelight and oil lamps. Wright brothers, they failed 500 times to invent flying. So those kind of stories helps us. Steve Jobs, like see, Steve Jobs was thrown out of his own company which he has founded. What if he gave up that? No, I don't want to attach with Apple anymore. They thrown me out. So failures are part of any success. What we see is a success of people who are successful, but we have to, when we learn the stories, that comes with study, and those things inspires me. Like my mentor Bob Proctor, he failed many times. Robert Kiyosaki, he was bankrupt 2 times. So failures are part of any success. If you are not failed, it means your success is not big enough.
Yes, that is wonderfully said. And also, I read one proverb saying that one, if you are not failed in your failed, it shows that you have never tried it.
Absolutely.
Okay, and also you rightly said, failure is a stepping stone for the success. Okay, each failure we learn the things which what went wrong. We try to not to repeat those wrong decisions, wrong step in the next level. So it's a wonderfully said.
So I will just add one
Now,
thing, Viresh, Mr. Viresh,
yeah.
in this. See, we have internal system which is called cybernetic system. Now, cybernetic system will only act when we take action. If we are standing where we are, thinking too much, over analysis, overthinking. I meet many people who are keep on overthinking. They are not taking action. 4 years also they are still there, or maybe they went reverse because they have not taken action. They are over analyzing. Take action, and then your mind, our we have a cybernetic system which gives all the answers. It is a feedback mechanism. It will tell us that okay, you are out of course, correct the course, and then it's like a missile, or it's like a thermostat or air conditioning. It's same system we have inside us.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And next question to you is that when you started out as a coach, many potential clients would have turned you down politely. How did you keep yourself motivated to keep going on and keep banging on new doors?
See, that's what I was prepared. I knew that. And one thing I learned from our Guru Murli, the formula SW, 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 SW. Correct? We were there in Mahabalipuram. It says when somebody reject you, it is happening. You see, rejection are part of any success. Rejection is not because they don't want to buy. You are not conveyed enough value. And when I learned this, and some want, so what? Someone is waiting. Move to next, and think that okay, this person need my help, but he is not willing to accept the help. You have sympathy to that person instead of having those negativity, anger, guilt on yourself. Move to next and keep doing this. It is like there is a common denominator of success which I learned from my mentor. It says why successful people are successful, what they do differently. They form habits of doing things which failures don't like to do. So in our business, it is a contacting habits, calling habits, persuading habits, and working habits. And we have to reach to next person. So failures came to me. I am still getting rejection, but I don't allow those rejection to take control of my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions.
Wow. Yes. Yes, W, yes, W, yes, W, yes, W. It is a success mantra for any business. It could be an entrepreneurs or a business owners or a manufacturing industry or a service industry, even a coaching and training industry. So that is in a very valid point by you, Dipakji. Let's move on to that one. Uh, what is the most difficult thing about building a consumer brand from the scratch? Because it is all about the brand building. Okay, you want to become a successful trainer or a coach, you have to be a personal brand. So, according to you, what is the most difficult thing about building a consumer brand from scratch?
See, brand building, I would say that okay, we have to come out of comparison. Like, see, many times we compare ourselves. Say, suppose somebody is there in coaching industry since 10 years, and that person has gone through different challenges, and then he has reached to a level, and somebody is starting, and definitely that presence on social media will be difficult. People will not accept. People will not like. People will not comment. All those things, and that person takes individually that I'm not good, I'm not good, I'm not, so that guilt feeling starts coming in. We need to stop comparing ourselves with others. We have to compare only ourselves with ourselves. That am I better than yesterday, am I better than yesterday, am I doing something differently, am I working on my goal achieving activities? And as long as we are in the direction. Now brand building is a new concept since few years when there is a too much social media. But brand building is nothing but image, self image. And self image is internal. So everything, whatever is our image about ourselves, will be reflected in our attitude, our thought, our feeling, our actions, and our results. So brand is first we have to accept ourselves as we are, as I am. Many people I meet, they say I'm not a good communication at good at communication, I'm not good at social media, I'm not good at managing money, I'm not good networker, I'm not good at talking people. And they are always thinking what they are not, and they are spoiling their own brand. So brand starts from inside first, and then it is reflected outside, and it happens like, see, every progress rate of progress is different for everyone. Somebody is growing faster, somebody is growing slower. It doesn't matter, as long as we are going in the same direction to our goal, it's fine. But we need to learn those skills like technology skills. That's where TLC helped me, that how I can be more visible. Like, say, these banners, I made my video courses during last 1 year. Lead magnet, you need to lead magnet, you need to make people realize that you have something which can change their life, which can add value in their life. And that's how you can build the brand.
Oh, that is an amazing wisdom nuggets for building a consumer brand. Okay, you have created by the world's best of best traders like Bob Proctor, Robert Kiyosaki, and all. And what is the best advice you had received when you had started your journey of becoming a coach?
Okay. When I started journey as a coach, my mentor, you can say Bob Proctor, he has guided me. He has written on a paper. Actually, I have that paper. He says make sure that your basic financial needs are covered. Do coaching for 2 years part time. He says don't just jump because you have too much knowledge. You have attended some courses. It gives you feeling that no, I am expert now. I don't like my corporate job. He says have patience. Do it for 2 years part time. Make sure your basic financial needs are covered, but prepare yourself. Use your job as your vehicle. Be grateful of what you are doing. Even you are suppose not happy where you are working, but be grateful because that job is making your living right now. That is helping you to invest yourself. That is helping you to bring food on your plate. That is helping you to provide shelter. So anything, be grateful. Think about what you have in life instead of what you don't have. And that those were the lessons which helped me.
Yeah, those are the even the golden words for me also. Yeah, if any an employer giving an employment to you, be grateful to that person,
Yeah.
be grateful that organization, and respect whatever it is, whether you like it or not. But at that point of time, that is a need of the hour. As you rightly said, they are giving a shelter, they are giving you food and everything. So that is a good piece of advice for me also. Throughout your discussion, you have been giving a lot of focus for your mentors. Have a mentor so that they will be giving a right direction to you. whatever the level or whatever the pinnacle you reach in your career, whatever the superior level you reach, the mentor is very, very good. Even that holds good in the sports also. I think all of our viewers are very much familiar with Sachin Tendulkar. He is considered as a god of cricket. Despite of that one, he's had a coach who helped him to sharpen his skills. Okay, taking this into consideration, who has been your greatest inspiration apart from these three people, Bob Proctor, Robert Kiyosaki, and the founder of TLC, Guru Murali Sundaram?
See, all have complemented in different capacity. Okay, my awareness started with Robert Kiyosaki. That's what I took his mentorship in 2011. That there can be a better life when you are financially free, and to become financially free, you need passive income, and to have passive income, you need good money habits, and you need to know where you are and there where you want to go. And then, but I was not getting answers, so I was connected with Bob Proctor. I learned a lot of things which helped me to grow in my corporate life, make a new decision. But when I left my corporate job in between and now, there was a period where I was having a lot of confusion as a entrepreneur, new entrepreneur, you can say. I was feeling alone because I cannot share my pain with people. Like, see, many times we know that these are the troubles, these are the difficulties, but we feel that by sharing those difficulties, sharing those challenges, people will feel that we are weak. But when I have joined TLC community, it is like a community of mastermind, and then you can share your challenges, and everybody will complement with each other. There is no competition. And I understood that coaching is not just a passion; it needs a system. And then what I learned, and I'm still learning. And when you become a leader, no, when I took more responsibility, so when TLC I have joined, I took some leadership role that made me to learn faster. Then I was offered, actually I'm honored and privileged that I was offered franchisee for Dubai and Sharjah, because I know there are a lot of coaches in Dubai and Sharjah. I see them struggling. I offer them this vehicle and support. They are thinking from many months. I have message for them or for everybody, whoever is watching this. Take action. Have a system. Have a mentor. Many times we feel that, okay, we have to invest money, but that will be worth, because you will be compressing that time. Like, suppose the information which Bob Proctor I learned, Bob Proctor took 65 years of his life he has invested. I learned in 6 years. Robert Kiyosaki, he has invested his 50 years. I learned in 1.5 year. Guru Murli, he has invested his entire life to building those blocks. By becoming part of TLC, I learned that and I applied that. So mentors can make your journey faster, quicker, and surer. And mentors are like, because they are the people who have already went to the destination where you want to go.
Great insights. Last but not the least, since you already covered this point, if you want to give a piece of advice to all the aspiring and existing authors, coaches, trainers, and speakers, what you would like to give? Because you already said have a mentor, join a community, uh, develop a system, and everything. So apart from that, you would like to summarize and say that one, what is a piece of advice you want to give to all the existing and aspiring trainers and coaches?
Yeah. So my advice, piece of advice is like, say, many times we struggle, keep doing same thing in a hard way, spending more time, more money, and we are not changing our strategy. We are not changing model. So I have some model I will show you, which I learned from, which is from Buckminster Fuller. Now this is the model. He says that you can never change your reality by fighting with existing model. Now this looks like a COVID or Corona. I'm having this with me since last 3 years, and I always teach with this. See, this is the model where you don't have any possibilities, more space, more opportunities, which is because it is confused. It is full of everything. Now, to change your reality, you have to make a new model. Now, you can see there are a lot of possibilities, space, time, resources. So, fighting with existing model or make a new model. Now, make a new model is take help, find mentors, follow a system, and change your life.
Wow, that's an amazing example. And the founder of TLC, Guru Singam, always says that one, don't change your goal, change the goal post. So that is the ultimate goal to become a world-class trainer or a coach. Thank you, Mr. Deepak, for sharing your journey as a coach and a trainer, leaving your corporate job and helping many people to become a financially free through the learnings you got through world's best of best, that is the Robert Kiyosaki and Bob Proctor, as well as applying the model of TLC. So thank you very much for sharing your views to all our viewers and audience.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Viresh, for having me here. And it is my honor and privilege to share this information through TLC platform. Thank you.
So thank you, viewers, for spending a time with us, listening to the insight from Dipak Patra, who is a financial mentor. Freedom. That's it for this episode. Stay tuned and follow the TLC Facebook page, and we'll be back with another TLC talk show with another guest speaker in our next edition. Thank you once again for your time and patience.